dun, dun. Boom, boom. What's another good boom, boom song? Boom, boom, boom. What's it? I like this one. Rush, rush, get the yayo. Buzz, buzz, get your yayo. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm an hour late. March 23, Wednesday. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. When I first started this stream, I talked about a company called Enovix. That was now 100% ago. 21% day. I said it about 2 weeks ago. I go, look, the stars are aligning here, and we're going to wake up one day and this thing's going to be up $2. And here we are. And here we are, up $2. Well, 2 and change, actually. 237. I mean, it paused at its 200-day moving average for, I don't know, an hour or two, and then end of the day just went rippers. 1, 2, 3, fourth largest volume day ever for this thing. And good grief, if you guys haven't seen the news. Again, they great. Interactive brokers, get it together, please. There we go. Couple buy ratings. This is the one. Give me the story. Enovix announces manufacturing partner in location for Fab 2 in Malaysia. Malaysia-based investment holding company with segments including electronic manufacturing, assembly, high-precision engineering, precision machinery, precision machining and stamping, among others. The LOI contemplates that Enovix will locate Fab 2, its high-volume manufacturing facility, in an existing YBS building located in Penang, Malaysia, at the Penang Science Park. Also contemplates that YBS will take a significant financial stake in the first manufacturing line at Fab 2. It's called Gen 2 Line 1. YBS is currently the processing of arranging funding through a local bank syndicate and obtaining support from local authorities. YBS intends to take a significant financial stake in Enovix Gen 2 Line 1 capital expenditures, as well as providing the building and labor required to run the line by working with multiple financial institutions with minimum purchase requirements from Enovix. Let me reread that last line. With minimum purchase requirements from Enovix. Said Mr. Jackie Young, CEO of YBS. After performing our due diligence on Enovix, including their battery cell technology, manufacturability, and opportunity, we are confident the company has the capability to become a market leader. We look forward to supporting Enovix's goals and sharing in its growth and success. Just, beautiful. Just beautiful. Enovix also announced to establish Enovix Malaysia SDN BHD. Enovix Malaysia. 2 leaders have signed the employment agreement with Enovix Malaysia. It will start in Q2. Establishing Enovix Malaysia, building the team and collaborating with YBS helps lay the groundwork that will enable us to bring our advanced silicon batteries to market and meet our strong customer demand, said Dr. Raj Talluri, President and CEO of Enovix. Oh, just a thing of absolute beauty. Just Just beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, just congrats to all the longs. Way to stick it out. Way to fight through all the noise. Short interest is still. I don't know if they updated it yet. I'll take a look a little bit later. But 21 million shares. Wrong. Wrong. So wrong. I mean, the scariest part of this is the best part, which is we're still fucking early. We are still so early on this thing. Even right now, I told you, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that this and rum are my top two holdings now. Rum just became number two this past week. But Enovix has for a long time been my number one holding. And I don't know if I'll sell it for a long time. A long time. At least another year. I have leaps, I have comments, I guess. Whew, what a day. Just vindicated on all levels. Shorts are just silly. And again, I thought I brought this up. I think I brought this up yesterday as well. Of just like the social sentiment and like people. There's so many just, you can tell when someone's a new trader when they just focus on like, oh, it's pre-revenue, it's garbage. Oh, it's garbage. Oh, this is the euphoria stage, it's garbage. Oh, the news wasn't material, it's garbage, sell it. It's like, what are you talking about? Don't be lazy. Just incredible stuff. And again, we are early, so early. Oh, congrats everybody. So one of the biggest bear cases was, are they going to dilute the stock to pay for their manufacturing? Well, that answers that question. Just like they said they were potentially going to do, is find a partner who'd finance it and not dilute the stock. And now we got a partner who already has the facility, and now they just have to build the line. You know how quickly this thing might get online? It might be online by the end of the year. They may not update that so they don't potentially miss it, but imagine in 2 quarters, late in the year, they go, well, turn on the machines. Let's fucking go. And this is just line 1. Another manufacturer, another customer comes in. Hey, we'll finance too. Give us the first 10% of our order on the house. We'll pay for that. We'll pay for that line build out. And then we'll buy everything else after that. Think about the amount of deals that they could pull off by doing this. Just unbelievable, top-notch stuff. The Great Reset worked. Now we know why T.J. Rogers, I said yesterday too, like, this is all funny that I was chirping about all this yesterday. He's an 80-year-old man buying all those shares, and this is why. He was basically hinting, without giving insider intel, that this was coming down the pipeline, and it did not disappoint. So congrats to all the bulls on this name. And again, we're just getting started. It could easily 10x for me. That's 130. I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight. Don't do that. You don't think this could be a $20 billion battery company with all the shit that's coming out with energy storage, EVs, wearables? Easily. They are the leader. They have product. They just need to ramp it up now. And once they do, people are going to be buying it like fucking gangbusters. Imagine one military contract for $3 billion. Oh, God, what a day. What a day. I'm buying pullbacks. I just decided. Wow. All right. I don't know what else to say about Enovix. Just an absolute brilliant execution the last 2-3 months. Brilliant. Congrats to everybody. who owns this beautiful, beautiful company. Just, oh God, it makes me feel good. I'm going to shift a touch with my number 2 holding now, which is Rumble, which, they tried to, it gapped up and they hammered it down, and then end of the day, it had a huge run. This thing's got earnings. Let's see, I think they're tomorrow. Every time I look at a Novix, my heart gets warm. After the close tomorrow, Rumble, and what I'm expecting for Rumble is to announce not the best numbers or engagement, but their guidance is probably going to be pretty good. So what I'm looking for is one of those classic $2 dumps, so I can buy it more. So I can buy more, because again, this is a long-term thing. I'm not in this one to make $1. You'll be hearing me talking about this in 8 months, and I could be right, I could be wrong, but I really do think the pendulum is swinging away from YouTube and to Rumble, and I think that swing has hit the apex already. So pendulum. Should I go this way for you? Pendulum. This is peak YouTube. That's where we are. That's peak. That's where we are. And it's going to swing all the way over to Rumble. Just like it's doing with Bing and Google search. I saw a headline say 100 million Bing users now. That's got to be a record for them. Absolutely. I didn't look it up. Sorry, I've been running around today a little bit. So I didn't look that one up, but I'll talk more about it tomorrow, especially because Rumble will come out with their numbers, and I'll probably just circle back on it. 1380 in Novix is right now. Chirping about this in the 6s. Wow. Brilliant stuff. Microsoft's up. Is that because of the Bing numbers? Probably. Yeah, they popped after hours. They can't kill Microsoft. Look at that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 days. Massive resistance here at 282. If it pops over, you're going to see a run like you've never seen before. Nvidia up 6. God, these dickwads. It should be a $300 stock. The last 3 days is the trashiest sell-off I've seen in a long time. This thing's probably going to be up 15 tomorrow. Just because that's what the market likes to do. What happened to this crash we were supposed to have? Right now we're back at FOMC, pretty much FOMC highs. We're higher than when Yellen destroyed the market last week with her bank stuff. Oh yeah, remember banks were all supposed to fail and we're in a financial crisis? Look, it may still happen. I'm definitely way too early to say we're out of the woods with all that stuff, but when the Fed increases its balance sheet $300 billion in 1 week or 3 days, $400 billion over the week, and looks to continue rising, I don't know why you think the market's going to crash. The whole reason the market rallied in the first place after 08 and 12 and 16 and whatever. So when they step in and start buying everything, yeah, it's QE. How the market can't crash. They won't let it. You're literally fighting the Fed again. So I don't know. There's still just everybody just thinks everything. Look, everything is fucked, but who cares? Price action dictates, and we are still in range. But let's see. Interesting. I mean, if PCE comes in even slightly cooler, which I wouldn't be surprised if it did, so because they like to fudge numbers, is 4,100 out of the question by Friday? I don't think so. And then we're just getting tighter and tighter. Anyways, it's a stock picking market right now, and if you picked a Novix, you don't give a shit where the SPX is. You just don't. You just don't. AMC looks to be back down, as it should. Amazon back up, as it should. Just, I mean, this market's ruthless. 2-3 days where it looks like it's going to be absolute carnage, and then next thing you know, it's back to where it was. Just slow grind of bear meat, if you will. I think I had one other thing to comment on today, but I don't know. My head's still. Oh, perfect. I don't know if I mentioned. I think I did when I was talking about NVIDIA last week. Again, I got to do better at my captions so I can go back and look at everything I talked about. For the longest time, Intel has just been slowly just, I don't want to say dying because they're fine. They're what? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, they just keep losing market share. I mean, it's a $130 billion company. They're far from death, but they also, I mean, diluted the hell out of their shares over the years. But today, NVIDIA announced with their whole AI presentation where they were talking about the massive demand, and then they were talking about how they might use Intel as I definitely talked about this, Intel as a potential manufacturer of their new, I forget the name of it, H1000 or whatever it is, to ramp up the AI boom, and that went so overlooked. I mentioned it, but the stock didn't really react to it until today, and now it's really up. And also mentioned this yesterday about how it's end of quarter and these fund managers and everybody else wants exposure to, the hot new trends of what Q1 was, which is, I mean, the hottest one is AI. So anything that has anything remotely to do with AI should be bought into the quarter end. I mean, all chips were up pretty big today. LRCX was up 5%. MU's earnings were pretty garbage, but they're up 7%. Like, chips, AI and chips go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. You just can't. And I think Intel, if they actually make a deal with NVIDIA, could actually see some significant upside here. And by significant, I mean, like, it goes back to $45. I mean, that's what, 50% rise. It's a 30. So what puts it at like almost $200 billion. Again, the market is so efficient now that when news breaks, then the market likes to reset whatever is involved with that news to what they think that news has, to whatever they think the news will affect value to. So if AI is real, which it certainly seems like it is, and NVIDIA sees a $50 billion increase in revenues, then uses Intel to build some of those chips, they're going to see a lot more revenue. And that's not just for the short term. That's, okay, well, now how big is AI? And no one has any idea. So short it if you want, but right now it's got no cap, so the market's going to adjust rapidly to catch up to what they think value is, and it seems like value is higher than anybody is even closely imagining. That was kind of a weird rant, but whatever. Bitcoin is back at the top of this little recent pump, 28,500. I keep an eye on Microsoft going into the end of the quarter here. 290's not out of the question. I also weirdly think that Nvidia is just going to have a 20-point day. Up 290. I could see it. Literally the last 3 days were just a complete IV crush. 71 to 58. Yeah, on low volume. That's just an IV crush there. Sick fucks. If it gets above 276, it's gone. It doesn't stop for another $30. All right, that's it for me. Just congrats on ENVX. Congrats. Y'all deserve it. And again, we're just getting started with that one, so keep an eye on it. Let's keep trading it. And yeah. What a fucking day, huh? What a fucking day. 22%. Rush, get the yeah. Get the yeah. Alright, I'm out. Sorry for singing. Alright, congrats on Enovix. Should be a fun 2 days. PCE on Friday. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. See you guys tomorrow at the normal time at 3:15. Thanks for showing up late for me. And be safe, be good, and I